Hey, I'm trying to do it, but it's not quite working. Dang, that's crazy. Hold on, let me try again. I guess they did take that out the game. Crazy.
Wake up! I know you're out there, Father. You came back to save me, and I won't let you down! I know you're kind. You think you can waltz in and just take our planet. But you forgot one thing. I'm my father's son! I'm so proud of you.
What's the word? This is Average Z Fighter. And if you are not aware yet and you're watching this, there's been a patch update on Sparking Zero. And so I'm going to cover some of the major stuff in there, give you examples, and then talk about some of the shadow stuff that I think I'm noticing. I want you guys to comment down below anything that you've noticed as well, what you feel about these major changes and all of the stuff like that. So first off, we're going to talk about Gohan from Superhero. So they nerfed the base form and they nerfed the Super Saiyan form. As you can see, when you hit a giant character with a rush attack now, it knocks them back. That's one of the things that they added. Got transformed from base into Super Saiyan for Superhero Gohan, and he still only has 2.5 bars of health instead of the full 3. So that's crazy. They also ended up making the transformation to Beast or to Ultimate Gohan and to Beast Gohan go up by 1 skill stock. So it used to be just 1 from Super Saiyan to Ultimate. Now it's 2. It used to be 2 from base form to Ultimate, and now it's 3. And then from Beast to go to Beast from Ultimate, it is also 3. Something else that I noticed is if you go to Ultimate Gohan and you have those 3 health bars and you transform back down, then you go back to 2.5 bars again. And when you transform back up to Ultimate Gohan, you do not get that health back, as you can see right here. Very interesting. I want you guys to know that these differences only apply when you go into DP or any battle that's outside of singles, because all characters do the same, have the same health in singles now. So everybody has 3 bars, all of the characters, including Giants, including Beerus, all of them. But in DP, you have whatever health you had, except for the Superhero Gohans, because they just made the change. So yeah, that's kind of crazy, man. So now we're going to a singles mode so you can see the difference. So right here, I'm going to choose a character that usually only had 2 bars of health. This is Kid Gohan. And I'm going to put him up against Beerus, who usually have 4 bars of health, and they're both going to have 3 bars of health. Very interesting. On top of that, in singles mode only, they took away the DP scaling. So whatever your base damage is, that's the damage that you do. And that's much closer for all of the characters. So every character does not do the exact same amount of damage, but they do whatever their base damage was. So it used to be your base damage plus your DP scaling. It would adjust how much damage you would do. This is going to even the playing field between the 3 bars and the 4 bars, because there are no longer 4 bars in singles mode. Everybody is a 3 bar. Cyberman, Hercule, everybody. One of the other nerfs that they also did was to After Image Strike, and you're going to see that here. I pop After Image Strike, and if you super counter After Image Strike, it disables it. It's no longer in effect, so you're going to see Beerus, the computer, is going to super counter while I have After Image Strike, and he's going to be able to hit me. No longer do those infinite loops count. So there you saw it right there. Crazy, crazy, big deal. As you can see before, Beerus would have taken down a lot of my health by now with how many times he's hit me, but that is not the case. All right here, you're going to see that they added a 4 times debuff for anybody who uses an Insta Spark or a full power, full key type of move. So all of the base Gohans have that. And some of the Super Saiyans, not Kid Gohan, not him, but the other ones, you get a 4 times defense debuff. for an extended period of time, and you're seeing how long that is now. And then what I'm doing right now with this Goku is you can now chain short dash and dragon dash into sidestep more smoothly. I definitely can tell a difference. Before, you used to just get punished if you dragon dash all the way up to your character, but now you can see you can go right into a sidestep even when you ascend or descend, or elevator as people know it. It's way more seamless. So that's a nice little bit of movement that we got right here. My thoughts on what they did to the Insta Spark. I think that that's pretty cool. I don't know that it was needed for like the full key regeneration moves, but I'm kind of for it because people would spam that stuff too. I think it's pretty cool, man. We're going to see how people take to it. Right here, I'm trying to check to see if there was any difference to a shadow patch that I'm hoping that they fix, which is the revenge counter exploit. If you don't know how to do that, when somebody hits you with a revenge counter, if you just press perception very quickly, then you can recover and reduce your hit stun from the revenge counter. So I'm having this Goku set to revenge counter, and I'm just trying to see if you can still do it. And it does seem like there was some form of adjustment to it, but I did hear some people say that you could still do it. As you can see, there's more in lag for me when I'm doing it. So you be the judge of it. I'll say you guys definitely test this out. He's definitely coming back slower, and I'm not able to hit him as fast as I could before, but I think it still is in the game just a little bit. There definitely were some improvements though. All right, on the list of things that I want to talk about, also Turles, his Fruit of the Tree of Might move. It now gives him ki back, which is pretty good. 2 bars of ki. You're gonna see that right here. When he bites it, get some ki back, which is pretty cool. And then for Dr. Gero and Android 19, the androids that can absorb ki, if they absorb supers, so like if you hit perception on a Kamehameha or anything like that, then they instantly go into sparking mode instead of having their charge speed improve. So as you see, I absorbed that move and I went into sparking mode right away. And then I just want to show his ultimate because I don't really see it that often. I think it's pretty cool. So just sit back and enjoy for a second. One thing you can't argue is that this game is definitely beautiful, but let's keep going. All right, continuing with Dr. Gero, something else that they also changed in the game is any unblockable ki blast, smash ki blast. So basically the sword ones are the only ones that I could think of. You can now vanish those, which is crazy. You can vanish them, so check it out. At first, what I was trying to do, because I thought you could absorb them, that's not what it was saying, but you can definitely vanish them. So give me a second, you'll see. Vanishable. Crazy. I don't think that it needed that as a nerf, but it's okay. I'm okay with that option being in the game. It does seem like Bandai overdoes the nerfs, so they also adjusted the tracking, so they weakened the tracking on the slash ki blast. So the amount of times that you could actually shoot them was reduced last patch. Now you can vanish them, and the tracking is also less this patch. I don't think it needed all of those debuffs to slash ki blast, but it is what it is. All right, something else in the patch notes that they had, they said that they adjusted or changed the hit stun of smash ki blast. I'm gonna link in the description below. It's gonna be the official patch notes, so you can go look at them yourself. But I am just right now hitting this Goku with smash ki blast, trying to get him in the air a little bit and see what differences I notice. My initial thought is that they changed this because they wanted to reduce ki blast resets. As you can see, I'm charging this up. There's a level 1, a level 2, and a level 3, which is the fully charged ki blast. As you can see, I'm hitting him with a level 1, and he's not really rolling like he used to. So he does still roll when I charge it all the way. Does still roll with a level 2. Level 1, he does not roll. Right, so check it out. Right, he didn't roll, so it's not a reset. Now that would be a reset, but they do recover much faster. That wouldn't be a reset right there because he just flinched, but he didn't really roll. As you can see, I'm trying to do it, and they definitely changed something about it. So the point is that they were trying to get the Ki Blast resets out of the game. I really think what they should have done is just added recovery, where I can just mash square or something like that over and over again until, to have my person recover faster than just a universal and set time that the game had. That would have been way better to do, but they did what they did. I'm pretty sure that sweep resets are still in the game. I did try that. I didn't get any footage of that, but you guys know what it looks like. Just do a sweep reset from behind, or a grand slash from behind twice. So that's still in the game. Crazy. Couple more things. They did say that they adjusted the position of the flying kicks, so the hitbox. So before they would hit the air, that should be fixed now. I did notice that it felt kind of different. I will also say that they did mess with the tracking, and sometimes the tracking does get off track. Not as bad as the second patch, but not as good as it was last patch. I don't know why they touched it. And then last but not least, we're going to check out Shallot. This is the DLC character that everybody was looking for. So his Ki Blast, his charge Ki Blast look different. I haven't seen anything that looks like that quite yet. It's a mix between the slow moving orb Ki Blast and the shotgun ones. But when you dash, it's just like the missile style ones. So I think that's pretty cool. That's versatile and I like it. I don't like his standing Ki Blast that much because they don't really hit that well, but it does look cool and it is unique. He has a buff that also gives back 2 Ki bars, which is decent. Right here, I'm just seeing if anything changed with the movement. He's supposed to be a mixture of Vegeta and Goku. So he shoots Ki Blast like Goku, not unlimited like Vegeta. And then his jump Ki Blast is mirrored after Goku as well. Yeah, good. It's about 5, and that's how many Goku does. And then when he jumps and charges it all the way, that's his own unique Ki Blast, which is cool. Next, we're gonna go into his combo strings. I wanted to get the guard off, so his number 1 is Gut Punch like Goku. His number 2 is Ki Cannon like Goku. His number 3 right here is Flying Kicks like Goku and some Vegetas. And then his 4 is Rush Ki Wave like Vegeta. His step in is also Rush Ki Wave like Vegeta, which is interesting. If you don't know about Shallot, he is supposed to be a mixture of his opponents that he fights against. So that's why his Rush looks like Goku and Vegeta together. That's intentional, which I think is cool. That's his step in right there, Rush Ki Wave. I'm not a big fan of that, but it is what it is. All right. And then he also has the sweep into flying kicks like Goku, which is pretty cool. He has his own animation for it. I like it. He has one beam super, which is cool, called Wild Cannon. And then he has this is the rush move that he got famous for because nobody really liked it because it was a mixture of mid Goku and mid Vegeta's move, Super Vegeta's move. And that move was called Meteor Break. So, and this is his ultimate right here. I honestly think this is one of the best ultimates in the game. The shading on him looked great. It's very unique. It's called Rising Rush, I'm pretty sure. His character model does look very good, I will say. Looks very good. I will say something small that I want to nitpick about Bandai. 1, they should have added his other forms, of course. But 2, you guys can't see it because I have the little Bird Studio and Shueisha block covering it. But his little icon at the top left and his icon during the select screen, those 2 things, the shading is different. So if you look in the top right corner, Goku's shadow on the side of his face is darker. Shallot's is lighter. And so I think that was just an oversight because he was rushed coming out for the 7th anniversary of Dragon Ball Legends. So now what you're going to see is me just fighting the AI to see if anything has changed and just getting a feel for how Shallot will be played. Now you're going to see this AI is going to play really good, actually. I think they buffed the difficulty and didn't tell anybody. So that's another shadow patch that I would say. They touch the tracking. For all the shadow patches, they touch the tracking. And also he has Goku's throw, which is interesting. He has Goku Super's throw, because he throws down during Super. What was I saying though? Yeah, they mess with the tracking for some reason. They shouldn't have, but they did. They made the Super difficulty for the CPU better, which I like, because when the game is lagging, I just go offline and play. And then I do personally think they attempted to they tried to tweak the revenge counter exploit a little bit. Before the video ends, couple nice touches that they added. So when you're fighting your opponent and you're hitting them, there's these little sparklies that come out. You can see them kind of right there. And then they also added an intro sequence, and then they also changed the UI just a little bit of the little clash animation. So I thought that was pretty cool. That's all I got for you guys today. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below. God bless you guys. This is Average Z Fighter out. Ciao.